Alright, we got one against Krabs93 from the Maryland forums. This is my new team, so I send out Staraptor. He sends out Gengar. I U-turn because I expect like the T-Bolt or something. And this guy just has way too generic OUs. So I send out my Dusknoir. He taunts, which is like really crappy. And I can't use Will-O-Wisp. And I hate my webcam. It's so laggy. So anyways, he DDs up, and he does it again. So I T-punch. And this next turn, I go in for the kill. But, of course, I get frickin' flinch hacks. So that pisses me off a ton. And, like, even more than my webcam lagging. So, I send out Celebi to take the waterfall, and it just takes it amazingly. And so I try to leech seed here, but he taunts, which, like, pisses me off even more. So, yeah, he DDs up again, and I Psychic, which does quite a bit more damage than I thought it would. So, that's kind of cool, I guess. He DDs up again. I Psychic again. That sounds kind of weird. Psychic. Anyways. So, he waterfalls, and I go in for the kill here, but I flinch, which is really freaking gay. So he waterfalls again, and I Psychic to kill it off, and bye-bye Gira. So he sends out his Gengar, and I don't want to take the Shadow Ball, so I send out my Special Wall, my Dusknoir. And just to get the sub out, I'm not sure if it can take the Shadow Ball, but I Shadow Sneak just to get the sub out. The sub, like, dead. So, I send out my Omar, and I expect the T-Bolt here. So, I switch out to my Pert, and which was amazing prediction on my part. He hypnoses, and that pisses me off too. And like I said, this guy has like a really generic OU team. And of course he gets crit hacks. So he sends out Yanmega, and I know it can't take any hits from it, so I send out my Staraptor to take like a hypnosis, but of course, and my webcam is lagging a ton. I go for the Brave Bird here, but he protects, and of course he outspeeds me after 2 speed boosts, even though it's a Scarf Staraptor. I send out my Specs Luke, and he doesn't expect it to be a Specs Luke, so I just rape it with Dark Pulse. So he sends out Starmie here. Yeah, Starmie. And I know I can't outspeed it, so I switch out to Celebi. And it just takes the T-Bolt like awesome. And of course, he gets freaking para hacks. This battle is just pissing me off even more than my webcam lagging. So I switch out to Omar to take the Ice Beam. He thinks I'm switching out, but I just nearly rape this thing with HP Grass. But of course he lives with like 1 HP or something like that. And so I send out my Celebi, and he T-bolts, which you couldn't even see because of the stupid lag. And so he Ice Beams, which takes out my Celebi, as you can see. So I send out my Specs Luke to take care of it with Vacuum Wave. And so he sends out Celebi, and I know it like either 2 times or 4 times resist it, and it like skips all the way to when I switch out to that. So I send out my Omastar, and he Psychics and just rapes it. and I send out my Lucario, and it's Psychics, and I lose. I have no clue how that outsped Lucario.